Ever met someone so lazy that even the thought of working gives them an instant nap attack? Meet Bob, the farmer who has mastered the art of doing absolutely nothing. And then there's his dynamic duo, Charlie and Sam, two donkeys so lazy that their idea of exercise is rolling over to the other side of the barn. In a village tucked away in the middle of nowhere lived Bob, the farmer who invented the phrase, "Why do today what you can sleep through tomorrow?" and his two donkeys. Well, they weren't exactly beasts of burden, they were more like beasts of procrastination. One day Bob thought, I need a break. Time to send Charlie and Sam to the market. They can carry some wheat while I sleep, again. But instead of doing their job, Charlie and Sam huddled together for a brainstorming session. And by brainstorming, I mean they were trying to figure out how to do the least amount of work possible. Charlie: Sam, why do the work when we can get someone else to do it for us? Sam: Who, like Gary? Charlie, grinning: Yes. New guy. He's so gullible he believes if you tell him a potato's a diamond, he'll start selling it. We tell him that Bob's wheat is enchanted, and if he carries it, he'll be the strongest donkey alive. Sam: Ha! He'll probably walk around acting like Hercules for a month. So they go up to Gary, the new guy in the village, who's out there munching on some grass like it's his full-time job. Charlie: Gary, good news, my friend. This sack right here? It's a magical gift from Bob. Carry it and you'll become the strongest, richest donkey in the whole village. Gary, eyes lighting up: Really? Just carry this sack? Charlie and Sam: Yep. As Gary happily trotted off, believing he had just won the donkey lottery, Charlie and Sam smirked to themselves, already planning their afternoon nap. But things don't go as planned. Gary, clueless about the fact that he's just carrying wheat, gets spotted by a merchant who's on the lookout for a strong donkey. The merchant offers 20 gold coins to Bob for Gary. Bob, without even blinking, accepts the offer. Bob: 20 gold coins for a donkey? What a deal. This is my day off. Napping time. But when Charlie and Sam returned, thinking they had outsmarted Gary, they were in for a shock. Bob looked at them with an eyebrow raised. Bob: So, where's Gary? And where's my wheat? Charlie: Well, we told Gary the wheat would make him rich. Bob, facepalming: So, you just gave away my wheat and now Gary is gone. Sam: Yeah, pretty much. Suddenly, the donkeys realized the real cost of their laziness. Now they had to carry all the wheat. The next day, Bob, ever the fan of making others work for him, sends the donkeys into the creepy forest to fetch firewood. Instead of doing the work, though, they see a fox lurking around. Charlie: Sam, I've got a genius idea. We tell this fox that Bob will make him the king of the forest if he gets the firewood. Sam: King of the forest? He's a fox, not a wizard. Charlie, grinning: Trust me, he'll buy it. So they tell the fox, Bob is granting royal titles, and the first one to fetch the firewood becomes the king of the forest. The fox, hungry for glory, does the work. But then, out of nowhere, a tiger appears. Tiger: Who's gathering wood in my forest? What, are you a bunch of lazy donkeys? Charlie and Sam, now realizing their mistake, bolt off faster than a lightning strike. The poor fox? Well, let's just say he's no longer king after becoming tiger lunch. Just when they think things can't get worse, the tiger decides it's time for Charlie and Sam to learn the consequences of their laziness. The tiger sends his hunters to catch them. The hunters, disguised as sheep, tell Bob, We've heard your donkeys are the smartest in the land. We'd like to hire them for 50 gold coins. Bob, his eyes now as big as the gold coins, hands over Charlie and Sam without a second thought. Bob: 50 gold coins? I'm buying myself a vacation. Enjoy the jungle, you two. Charlie and Sam are led to the tiger's lair and suddenly reality hits them. Charlie, whispering, Sam, you think we might be in trouble? Sam: Nah, I'm sure this is just a misunderstanding. You know, the tiger's a big fan of our work ethic. Charlie: Shut up, Sam, and run. They're thrown into the tiger's den and the tiger, licking his chops, says, So you two think you're clever, huh? Outwitting a fox and a tiger. But guess what? You're my lunch now. But hold on. Before the donkeys can be eaten, Charlie has one last trick up his sleeve. Charlie, whispering, Sam, what if we tell him about Bob? Sam: Bob? What about him? Charlie: Just trust me. Charlie and Sam tell the tiger, If you let us go, we'll show you an even bigger fool, Bob. He's the laziest, most clueless guy in the village. The tiger, curious, says, "All right, show me this idiot." The donkeys lead the tiger back to the village, and as they approach Bob, the tiger's growl gets louder. Bob, seeing the tiger sweating, "Uh-oh, guys, this is not what it looks like. I can explain." "Wait, no, I can't explain." Charlie and Sam burst out laughing. Charlie, "Well, well, well, Bob. Looks like you're the biggest fool after all." The tiger laughs and says, "You two have outsmarted yourselves. You're not the only fools around here." The donkeys walk off shaking their heads while Bob is left in the tiger's claws. And that, my friends, was the tale of two donkeys so clever they accidentally enrolled themselves in the Jungle Hunger Games. Moral of the story? Outsmarting others is fun until you outsmart yourself into a tiger's dinner menu. If you laughed even once, or just sat there thinking, "What did I just watch?" hit that like button, share it with your other lazy smart friends, and yeah, subscribe to Explored Vibes because next time it might be you in the tiger's lair, and we're here for it.